Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my bedroom. Today I'm be doing a foundation contour highlight tutorial for you guys. This is just how I do my foundation contour and highlight. It doesn't mean that you guys have to follow what I do. It's just an idea. There's so many different ways to do it. There's so many different products that you can use. You don't have to use exactly what I'm using, and this is just to give you an idea of how to do your foundation and how to do your contour and your highlight. If you want to know how to do it, just keep on watching. Alright, once you're done with the primer and your face products and all that, we're going to move on to foundation. And the foundation that I currently love, well, I have so many, but these are the three foundations that I use currently, and it's the MAC Match Master, and this is a sheer coverage, so sheer to medium sort of, so it doesn't give you that cakey feel. It goes on perfectly, it matches your skin tone, and the one that I'm using is number 7, so Match Master, and it's got SPF also. So, and the next one I have is my Bobbi Brown skin foundation. This goes on like a dream. It's like second skin basically to your face. It doesn't look like you have anything on. It's brightening a little bit. It doesn't look so foundation-y, I suppose. So Bobbi Brown skin foundation, and I'm using the shade Golden, number 6. And the next one I have is MAC Studio Fix Fluid SPF 15. The color I'm using is NC42. I used to use NC45, but I feel like after it oxidizes a little bit, my skin just becomes a little bit darker and duller. So I like to go a couple of shades lighter, so when it oxidizes, it just sort of matches my skin tone. It doesn't look so crazy also. And this is also good for oily skin. It controls oil. And did I say I'm using NC42? So what I'm going to use today is my Match Master foundation. So I'm just going to squirt a little bit on the back of my hand, and I personally like to use a brush to buff out my foundation. And there's so many ways you can do it. You can use your hands, but you make sure your hands are clean. You can use a sponge like the beauty blender, or you could use a foundation brush, you could use a stippling brush. There's so many different brushes you can use, so many different ways. Just do something that is comfortable to you. You don't have to follow anyone, you don't have to follow any rules, just do whatever you like, okay, because it's your face, it's your routine. What I like to do is just spread out the foundation a little bit on my hands and just use the brush, pick up a little bit of product on the brush, and then just stipple it on right there. And stippling would give you a flawless finish. It won't give you any brush streaks and if you do this, you're just sort of moving the product around, and you don't want to move the product. You just want the product to sort of stay there into your skin without moving for like hours, because you know we have a busy life, we have a busy schedule. You don't want to mess it up with like touching up your foundation in the middle of the day, right? Alright, so you should always try and you put your foundation first before your concealer, so that you know where you kind of don't need concealer, because the foundation would have already concealed it, and you don't use too much concealer, because sometimes concealers can be a little drying to your skin, and you don't want that to happen to your skin. Once you're done with your foundation, we're going to move on to our under eyes concealing. And what I like to use is my Bobbi Brown color corrector in Deep Bisque. This would just lighten up the dark areas under your eyes. And what I use an e.l.f. concealer brush. It's just like a regular concealer brush. Just dip that in and just put that right there. Just right here. You don't want to bring it down too much. And then just blend it out. Next thing I like to do is do some under eye concealing. So what we did before was correcting the dark circles. What I like to do now is to do concealing, and it also works as a highlighter under your eyes. So I'm using the LA Girl Pro Conceal in medium beige. There's so many different colors. They have 18, if I'm not mistaken, different colors. So I like to bring it down here and then make like a triangle, and then just fill in the inside. And also for your highlighting, you want to highlight your forehead, your nose, and your chin, because that's where the sun naturally hits. So I'm just going to do that really quickly. Your nose, down the bridge of your nose, and your chin. Alright, just like that. And now we're going to blend it out, and I like to use my beauty blender, and this is a really tiny one I got from Sephora for $30, and it works amazing for the little nook and crannies of your eyes and your face. And I just like to once again stipple it, because that's when you're pushing the product into your skin and not wiping it away. And then you can use your fingers to just sort of blend out any edges or harsh lines. It will also help to warm the product up for easier blending. Alright, so once you've got all that gunk on your face, we're going to start putting on my powders. And at this point, you can go ahead and contour your face with a cream or liquid concealer or foundation or contour color, but I'm just going to use powder because I don't want my contour to look so harsh. So what we're going to start first is with our under eye powdering, and what I use and I really love and I can't live without is my Makeup Forever HD powder. It looks like that, and it's really fine particles, so it will really help to get right in there. Oh, and I'm using a Real Techniques setting brush for this, because you're setting the concealer. And I'm just gonna get right in there and just push the product in. Okay, once you have set your concealer, we're gonna go ahead and put a highlighter powder over it. And my favorite, not really favorite, but what I like to use as of everything that I'm using is Anastasia Beverly Hills Golden Peach. So it looks like this. It's sort of like a highlight color for me, because it looks kind of highlighty. So I'm just going to take that with my 13 brushes brush that looks like this, and I'm going to pack that on right there. Alright, so once you've done with the highlighting powdery stuff, we're going to move on to contour. As I said before, I don't like to use contour liquid products because I don't like my contour to look very harsh, so I just use a powder instead. And I'm using from Anastasia Beverly Hills as well the contour kit, the contour color in Carob. It's this beautiful matte brown. You can use whatever you have, guys. You don't have to go out and get these specific products, because then that will just set you back a few $100s, and just use whatever you have in your kit. And there's so many cheaper alternatives out there. You can use even an eyeshadow for your contour. You don't really have to use a contour product as long as it matches your skin tone. So I like to use this brush. It's like a flat brush. Well, it's like a rectangular flattish brush. How you're going to contour is from the top of your ear right down to the edge of your lip. So just this, like this line here, that's where you contour. And also it sort of corresponds with your cheekbone, like the bone right below, that hollow right there you feel, that's where you contour. So you're going to take the product, tap off any excess. You can also do that fishy face. You see that? Once you do that face, you can see the hollow of your cheek, so that's where you're going to contour. So I'm just going to put it right there. You're going to want to start softly first, and then you can build up coverage, build up the color as you like. If you want your contour to be darker, just go ahead and apply more. If you don't want it to be darker, just leave it as it is. It's as simple as that. You don't have to stress out about it, because guys, it's just makeup. It's easy, it's fun, it's experimental. There's no right or wrong, because makeup is just, you're just portraying your personality. So you can see like a really nice contour. Can you see that right there? Okay, and some people like to contour their forehead, the edge of their nose, the jawline as well. I'm just going to do that for the purpose of this video, but I do not do it on a daily basis, because I feel like that's just too much makeup. Now you're going to see this line right here, like between your contour and your highlight. That's okay, because we're going to buff it out with some face powder later. We're going to move on to powdering the face. As you already know, we have a lot of powder going on. We have highlight powder, finishing powder, contour powder, so you don't really need that much of face powder. So you're just going to put your face powder wherever you have not put any contour powder or highlight powder. And I'm using the LA Colors mineral powder, and this is it's mineral, so it goes on sheer, gives you that little glow. So you're just going to put it like on your jawline here, because you don't have anything there. But I'm going to go the extra step and to add a highlighting powder, and this is the shimmery kind of highlight powder, and this is Soft and Gentle from MAC. There's so many different kinds of highlight powder that you can find in the market. It just looks like this. And I'm going to use a setting brush as well, but this is a clean. And then just run it along the topmost part of your cheekbone, right here, very lightly. Now as you can see, that will give you a nice little glow to your face. So it gives you that nice little shine to your face. When the sun hits, you'll have that angelic glow. Okay, and last but not least, we're going to put on our blush. And the blush I'm using currently is Stubborn from MAC, and it's a Pro Longwear blush, and it's pretty long lasting, as it is said in the name. So I'm using my Real Techniques blush brush, and just tap on. And you have to be really careful with this, because it's very pigmented, this Pro Longwear blush. And you're just gonna smile and just at the apples of your cheeks, and you dust it on really lightly. Okay, so that is it for my foundation tutorial, foundation routine, highlighting, contouring, all that good stuff. If you enjoyed this video, just go ahead and give it a thumbs up, like, which is thumbs up, and go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Go ahead and share this video to your friends, and comment down below what kind of videos you'd like to see next, because I'm just doing what I feel like you guys want to see. But just let me know if there's anything in specific you'd like me to do. I will do it for you guys, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.